from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball.
The left fielder, number 11.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he gets ahead 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to Stanton, and they get them both. Here's Carlos Santana now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Gregorius has it on to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Popped him up. Torres on the move. And the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the hardwood plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the hardwood plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Jake Arrieta, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On to Stanton at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Gleyber Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 25.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And he'll step off and try and reset. And he'll step off and try again. Slider's in for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a ball down. 3rd inning, no score to this point. now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. And there are two away now. Ready now, Jay Happ. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Happ on third with 2 out. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez moving to his right. Throw on to first, gets him in the side. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Swing and a high chopper. And he is out on the tag. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw.
He's safe.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit to short. On to first, and it's dropped. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And it's gone. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gardner. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Hats off to that one. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
There's ball four. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Stanton, base runner at first with one out. And that one just missed outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding in as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him. David Robertson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jake Arrieta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. And that's the second out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. In now, David Robertson. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Hey now.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Count to 2-1.
And that one just missed outside. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The runner in scoring position with none out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
First baseman, number 41.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Michael Franco. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit hard back up the middle.
Torres brings it in.
And there's out number two. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Herrera moving in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's in there for strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Striding into the box, Jake Arrieta. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jose Bautista, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Bautista goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Bronco fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he will strike. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right side. Torres has it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So now Carlos Santana is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Santana takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0. A double play ball to second. 4, 6. 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slow roller back to the mound. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Herrera's there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Chad Green, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after inning. Greg Bird will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Victor Arano gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Too low, 1-0. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Damn. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Cabrera on at first, nobody out. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a 3 for 13 batting line. The 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. At the plate, Reese Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Strike one to start the at-bat. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. So striding in, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Santana is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Carlos Santana. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors, left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, but only 2 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Jay Hack. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra post-game septic trains will be Orange Cross Street.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Jock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor, 71 degrees here at game time.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Just getting started here in Philly. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
To first. Played on the backhand. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Seager is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter spot.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Line towards center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Now another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That's a ball.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Stepping into the box, number 13. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Turner stands at first with one out. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That ball's foul.
Another try at 2-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, strike one. A 1-1 count to Puig. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And that retires the side. And now it will be the cleanup.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And now pitch on the way.
Michael Bronco.
4-1. Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
The next 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 3. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in, Wilson Ramos trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Now the 2-0. Is looked at for the first strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Digging in now, Manny Machado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Justin Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Popped him up. Ramos over to his left. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Skied down the left field line. Hoskins is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Odubel Herrera.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In there for strike 1. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Hoskins is there, and he has it for the out. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Hyunjin Ryu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pops this one up. Hernandez has a play, and that retires the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig, and the Phillies are into the hit column. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now as Drupal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So it was a strikeout looking there as Drupal Cabrera becomes out number 2 this inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Franco over at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder number 31, Jock Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Corey Seager. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. There is Franco. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Adam Morgan, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jose Bautista.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
Well, he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Odubel Herrera goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Now at the plate, number 13, a hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman, number 13.
Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
27, Matt Kemp.
Hard hit ball to short. Cabrera's up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. In now is Yasiel Puig. He went down on strikes last time up. Lays off 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Now the 2-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Brian Dozier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Brian Dozier.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 3. Luis Garcia takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-2 now. The 1-2. In the dirt. Here now the 2-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Next 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Another full count offering on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-0 home is fastball down below the knees.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ryan Madsen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. One ball, no strikes to count. 1-1, here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Seager from shallow right, and there's one away. Now batting, Mike Del Franco. Career numbers with Madsen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he just misses with a curveball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Popped him up. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, Dero, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these 2 pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
2-2.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Cody Bellinger will be next. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Machado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
On to the shortstop covering, and he dropped the ball. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Santana will put the squeeze on this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Career numbers with Madsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him. At the plate, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Justin Bour will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bour, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. He comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Matt Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Kemp in front at 3-1. Three and 2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate.
Chris Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Chris.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Hoskins has it. The pitcher, Ryan Madsen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Popped him up. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Right over the middle, knee high. The next 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Cabrera for one. Relay to first in time. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Kingery gets his lead at first, nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike taken to throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Comes set, and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one just missed outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Kemp is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. The opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top